3, 2, 1, and we're live. We're Kyushu live. And we're off on our second edition, our second live stream here in Fukuoka City. Welcome, if anyone's out there watching. If you're not watching now, of course you can watch it later on YouTube. It's January 2nd, second day of 2001. And we are at Sumiyoshi-jinja, Sumiyoshi Shrine, one of the most famous, largest shrines in Fukuoka City. It's on and off rain today. I think it's about 8 degrees, not too cold. And as I said, it's our second live stream. Yesterday we walked along Keyaki-dori and also visited Gogokujinja, another shrine, another famous shrine in Fukuoka. The first 3 days in Japan is when most Japanese pay a visit to a shrine or temple for the first prayer of the year. Of course, this year is a little bit different. Coronavirus impacting on public gatherings, and Corona's also become much more of an issue here in Japan with an uptake in infections recently. So people are discouraged from coming to places actually like this. Normally there'd be like 10 times as many people here. So people are restraining and not coming here. I'll be doing my best to stay away from people and also try not to film their faces as well too. So protect privacy and also maintain social distancing. On the other hand, I think it's important to document and show what's going on in Fukuoka, the rest of the world. So as I said yesterday, fasten your seatbelts, strap in. We're gonna go for a cruise. But yeah, this is lovely here, isn't it? The shrine music in the background. And all kinds of things which I wish I understood. As long as I've lived here in Japan, I still don't read kanji very well. And I realize I've taken for granted so many things about Japanese culture that I don't think I can do a good job of explaining everything to everyone, but I will do my best. So it's second day, 2021, for the last 20 years. And what that means is it's the year of the ox. You can see that in pictures here. The year of the ox. And I'm not sure what's going on here, but I imagine these are some dedications from some of the sponsors of the shrine here along the side, and lanterns. And Sumiyoshi Shrine is one of the prettiest shrines in Fukuoka, in that it's well maintained. Good point. Nobody's told me this, but I should actually follow protocol. Protocol calls for when people actually enter under the tori, the main gate, you do a little bow, and then after that you go over to where you can rinse your hands with the water here, and there's a special protocol for that. Again, I don't want to show people's faces too much, so I'm not going to go into detail on that right now, but that's what's going on over there. And then in this main gate here, people also do one more bow, and then they'll approach the main building of the shrine. So I will proceed on here. Maybe say the main building straight ahead, which protocol also calls for you're not supposed to walk down the center of this path, nor are you supposed to photograph the main altar in there. So I'm going to go to the side here. Yeah, it's something about the gods use the center of the path to enter the main shrine building. So you're not supposed to walk down the center. You're supposed to walk down the sides. There's some other buildings here. Straight ahead, 12 o'clock, that's the main building, I guess the office for the shrine. And there's some tea rooms in there and places for meetings and so forth. But the main altar, I guess is what you would say, is in that building straight ahead there. And people walk up there and was it 2 bows, 2 claps? I always get confused. All right, I'll be corrected on that. Yeah, there's protocol into how to make your prayer there, and also a donation into a box there. You throw some coins in. But that's what's going on there. And to that side over there, there's some booths where the shrine maidens are selling some lucky charms, various kinds of lucky charms on sale there. And yeah, that's a beautiful little building over there at the stage as well. We'll walk around later, but there is actually a no theater on the shrine grounds, which I'll show you in a bit. But there's another outdoor stage right here. You can see people reading their fortunes, and those fortunes, the omikuji, are being sold there. You can buy them, and then you read them, of course, and then attach them to the strings over there, or hope that your dreams come true. So I'll try and get a little distance here and show. Here's another kind of we could all use some good luck this year. All right, we'll walk around a little bit more here. Beautiful pine trees here, eh? I love these. I'm going to switch to the wide angle lens now. Try that. We tried it yesterday. It seemed to work all right. There we go. So as I said, it's quite a big shrine, and I think we'll take a walk towards the back, and there's a couple things I want to show you. Looks like a menu board for all the charms that you can buy. And this is where you can get them. This is new. A bit about a high tech here. Looks like a touch panel information board. Okay, it's quiz time. Anyone know what that is that we're looking at? Any ideas? Hint, sports. All right, probably people know. This is for sumo. This is an outdoor sumo dojo, I guess. And Sumiyoshi Shrine actually hosts one of the sumo wrestling stables, and they actually set up, I guess you'd call camp here. And there's a building, maybe this building right here, I'm not so sure. No, maybe it's the building behind that, but the sumo wrestlers from one of the stables live here for about a month, I guess, before the Kyushu Grand Sumo Tournament, which is held in November of each year. And I don't think that they use this that much. I think this is more for demonstrations and maybe for kids practicing and so forth. I don't think that is used for official training. But anyways, one of the sumo stables does set up camp here in Sumiyoshi Shrine. The sumo basho, Kishida basho, was canceled this year, unfortunately, because of Corona. Hopefully it'll be on next year. They have some public demonstrations. They would definitely use that area there for that. So yeah, actually here's a signboard where you get an idea of the size of the shrine. For the shrines inside Fukuoka City, it's relatively large. And I haven't been here, well, I have been here, but haven't walked around slowly for a while. These food trucks selling festival foods and so forth, they're not normally here. They're here for Shogatsu, New Year's. And as I said, Hatsumodi. That's what's going on now. Hatsumodi is the first prayer offering at the shrines for the new year. So this is a little satellite shrine within the main grounds. And there's a nice pond off to the side here. Take a look at that. Again, this being January, not much in the way of vegetation going on here, but not bad. Not bad. Oh, we got someone who's checked in here. Camera image and stabilizer is really impressive. Oh, thank you. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Yeah, enjoy the images. Unfortunately, it's not raining. It's not raining. So yeah, we'll continue walking around here for a little bit more. And as I said, we're going to try to continue on down to another famous shrine in Fukuoka City called Kushida-jinja, Kushida Shrine. Maybe the most famous of all shrines in Fukuoka. And it's probably, I'm just going to guess, it's about 2-3 kilometers from here. It's not that far. We'll see how it goes. And that brings up an interesting point. Hatsumodi, as I said, is the first visit to a shrine of the year. Typically that's done within the first 3 days of the year, so people can go on the 1st, 2nd, or the 3rd. In Western Japan, there's another practice or custom. It's called Sansha Mairi. Sansha Mairi. And what that means is, visiting 3 shrines. So not just visiting the first 3 days, it means visiting 3. And as I understand it, you can go to any shrine that you like. It doesn't have to be such a famous one like here, Sumiyoshi, your neighborhood shrine. But the idea is to go to 3. And I guess that really sews up all the good luck for you. But that's called Sansha Mairi desu ne. And that's typical here in Fukuoka, Kyushu, and basically Western Japan. That custom's not practiced in Tokyo or the north. So yeah, I think we've done a good spin here. Probably could, this is just so picturesque, so beautiful here today. And we could probably spend a lot of time here. But as I said, we want to go down and check out Kushida Shrine as well too. So, if you are listening, if you are watching on YouTube, feel free to use the live chat. I can see messages on my screen. I won't be able to chat back using text chat, of course. Doing my best to try and hold the camera here. But yeah, I'd love to hear what people think of this. It's only the second day for Kyushu Live. As I explained yesterday, my intention is to, as a first step, do 20 walks within Fukuoka City, different areas, different times of day, and create a collection of these walks, these cruises through the streets of Fukuoka. And then from there, hopefully, provided things are going well and people enjoy this, I want to branch out and continue doing them in other parts of Kyushu. So, your feedback is very important and very welcome. Let me know if there's some places you think I should cover. Let me know if I talk too much. It's hard for me to judge. And as I said yesterday, doing this is just, making me realize just how much I don't know about this city in which I've lived in for over 30 years now. There is so much to know, of course. But yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be fun. Fun for me, revisiting places that I've seen for so many years. And I hope, again, one of my intentions for this is to help people who once lived in Kyushu, Fukuoka, to reconnect via these videos and these walks, and maybe bring back some memories of when they lived in Fukuoka or Kyushu. Also for people who just visited here, and people who are thinking of visiting Fukuoka. This could be of use to them. Okay, well, we just used the wide lens for half of this little trip so far. I'm going to go back to the normal lens because I'm pretty sure it gives even better quality. But maybe one last sort of spin around here with the big lens and show off the Tori. This is the main entrance into Sumiyoshi Shrine. Yeah. And actually here, let me just change lenses here. We can see the difference. There we go. That's the normal lens. It's a normal lens looking straight down. Okay, that was Sumiyoshi Shrine. And now we are going to begin our walk through the town. And which way to go? This is all live and unplanned. For better or worse, I just go straight. I mean, I basically, like I said, I've lived in this city so long. I came here first in 1990. What is it? 2021. It's a long time. 31 years coming up to. So yeah, I guess I know my way around, but I often, don't think about it. Just go. You know what? I think I'm gonna go down this back street instead of this major street here and poke around the back. Back streets are good, eh? I like a back street. Oh, here's a vending machine with cheap drinks. Look at that, 100 yen. 100 yen and something even 50 yen? Special discount. Tempting, but this is all new to me, so I don't know if I can drink and film at the same time or not. All right, so we are now heading basically north. And we're going down a street, which I don't know if I've ever walked down before. We're exploring this together. You can see there's a really big temple. That's not a shrine, that is definitely a temple there. I don't know the name of it. I don't think it's particularly famous. Famous temple, but yeah, it's a big one. Let's see if I can hold the camera up higher. See a bit of blue sky out there. That's nice. Back streets of Sumiyoshi, Fukuoka City. Oh, we got a message here. Former Kumamoto resident. Nice to see you on YouTube now doing this. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. And yeah, this is brand. If you're just tuning in, this is brand new. Just started doing it yesterday. And I've been publishing a magazine called Fukuoka Now for 20 years. But this project is Kyushu Live. And the intention is to cover all of Kyushu eventually. So, hope to get down to Kumamoto. I love Kumamoto. Kumamoto Prefecture. So, what do we got here? Big mansions. Looks like a yochien. Looks like a kindergarten nursery school on the bottom floor of this large condominium here. And yeah, like I said, I really don't know where I'm walking now. Let me straighten the camera here. But up ahead, some people might recognize already. This is not the side most people see, but that is Canal City. Canal City is one of the largest, maybe the largest commercial facility in Fukuoka City. Now let me think about when that was built. I'm going to say that was built in 1993. I'm pretty sure. 1993, Canal City opened. And why I know that is because I remember doing interviews and reports on the opening of that. Maybe when we get a bit closer, we'll talk more about Canal City, but very famous landmark just in the background there. So, yeah. Most things are closed today in Fukuoka, all over Japan. It's January 2nd. New Year's in Japan. A time when most people are at home with their families, eating Keyaki-dori, like traditional New Year's dishes. Usually homemade, often homemade. Very labor intensive, very difficult for the people who do all the cooking. Okay, we might get the wide lens back on here. Coming up to Canal City. And that ain't gonna fit in this lens. I really am concerned about the quality of the lens, so we're gonna just try it. Though I'm gonna go back to the wide lens. And boom. There we go. You can see more. That is Canal City. Again, we're on the back side of Canal City, not the side that most people see. And it looks like it must be open. So I don't know. We'll find out when we get closer. I have no idea. We can cross now. We're going to cross now. So today's route, we started at Sumiyoshi Shrine. And I said our goal is to visit Kushida Shrine. And basically they're in a straight line. There's no one road that goes from the top to the bottom. But we are going to go, as you see, alongside of Canal City. And then we have a choice. We can go through the Kawabata Shopping Arcade, that's the Kawabata Shopping Arcade. Or we can take some side street. We'll see. We'll see which way I feel like going. Oh, somebody's chimed in again. Canal City opened in 1996. 1996, okay. Well, I take your word for it. Somewhere around there. I thought 93, yeah, could have been 96, I can't remember. Sounds right. And okay. All right, we have another comment in here. And wide lens. We're getting some votes for using this wide lens. So I will continue, especially when I'm this close to a big building like this, Canal City. I mean, just started this project, but I'm already like so confused, or like so many options, so many different streets to go down, so many places to visit. I mean, really today we're going by Canal City, definitely one of the more popular places for tourists and residents in the city, but I'm not going to even go in it because it's you want to take a peek? You want to take a peek? We'll take a really quick peek. That's because we're here. But no, today's mission is Sumiyoshi Shrine and also Kushida Shrine. And I want to do this all in 1 hour, so we're just going to take a really quick peek. Just bring back some memories for some people. Maybe we'll see some illumination, or we'll see the fountain from a distance. But no, we're going to save this for another day. Come back and do a proper tour of Canal City. But we're here, so let's take a quick peek. And there you go. Canal City. A teaser of Canal City. So, yeah, I mean, we could walk along the river too. We could do that, but like I said, we'll never make it. We'll never get up to Kushida Shrine. So I'm going to just head straight. We'll save Naka River for another episode. In the meantime, part of the Canal City complex is the Grand Hyatt. The other side of the road, because otherwise we're not going to see anything. We'll just scoot over here. And there you go. Fukuoka Grand Hyatt. Yeah, there are two hotels in Canal City. Not only Grand Hyatt, but there's the Washington Hotel on the other side as well. That's right, two hotels. And over there is the red light district, which we will definitely save for another episode. Maybe a completely different channel. Maybe we won't touch it at all. Let's see, but there you go. Grand Hyatt Fukuoka. This area hasn't changed much in the years. Collection of small restaurants, a couple bars. This Irish pub has been here for a long time. Bar Cooper. I believe it's part of a chain of Irish pubs in Fukuoka. Yeah, I actually thought there'd be more people in this area. Must mean that the shops are not open, or not that many of them. It looks warmer than it is. Well, I don't know exactly. This is kind of interesting for people who have visited Fukuoka or live here and wonder, where do yatai go when they're all packed up? This is a yatai parking lot here where yatai are being stored or parked or kept until they're pulled out for another night. So yeah, it's kind of cool, eh? Look at all that. So there's how many? There's quite a few yatai parked here. These probably are the ones that are used in this area here. A yatai parking lot. It's a lot of work to set up a yatai every day. And there's rules, regulations, such that they are not allowed to park those yatai on regular streets, so they have to put them away every night. Tear them down, put them up every night. That's a lot of work. I have a question here. Did the Morris bar next to... you know what? We walked pretty close to that Morris bar. I don't know if it's still open or not. The question is the Morris bar next to Canal City open or not? I can't answer that. Not now. We did walk. We walked pretty close by it, didn't we? So, we are now on our way to Kawabata Shopping Arcade. I think we will do that because, yes, my hands are getting cold. And there's an indoor shopping arcade, so why not? So I'm going to sort of jaywalk here. Could be an action shot here if I meet a car on the other side of this. All right, take a taxi. Safe. Okay, we're going to take the staircase up here. How are we for time? We're 35 minutes into the live stream. The second live stream on Kyushu Live And as I said, our route today is Sumiyoshi Shrine to Kushida Shrine. Oh, this would be good. We'll get a little bit of an elevated view. That's where we came from, right? And this is where we're going. Elevated walkway. Oh, this would be good. So we're crossing one of the major routes in roads in Fukuoka. 202, the Kokutai-doro. Actually, we were on this yesterday. This road turns into, you go straight down there, straight down where the bus is headed towards that direction, and you'd end up on Keyaki-dori. I'm going to use go back to the normal lens. This is our normal lens here. It should be clear. And then what we can do is we can use the zoom lens. Look at that. Hopefully that's in focus. And way down there, you should be able to see kind of a glass building, glass covered building. That's Mitsukoshi department store. That's looking straight into Tenjin. So we're in Kawabata area now, near Canal City, and we are looking west towards Tenjin. And yeah, here we are live in Fukuoka. Not too much traffic. Back to the normal lens, and why not? Let's take a look down the other side. So from here, we are facing now east and towards Hakata Station down there. Gokoku-jinja. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm holding the phone kind of far away, but again, we are getting delayed. We have a mission. We are going to, no, actually I'm going to go down here because we might lose signal. On our way to Kushida Shrine. So yesterday we walked along Keyaki-dori and we visited Gogokujinja, and that was the first shrine visit for me of the year. And as I already talked about, in Western Japan, particularly in Fukuoka Kyushu area, there's a custom called Sansha Mairi this, and that means to visit 3 shrines in the first 3 days of the new year. And I will complete. I am getting really close to goal in on that. I will have visited 3 shrines in less than 3 days. So come along with me and you will too. Not everyone can visit. Oh, we're already here. That's right. We're already here. I forgot about this. Side entrance. This is the side entrance into Kushida Shrine. And yeah, before that, that's right. Hang on a second here. First I was going to say Kawabata Shopping Arcade. This is the Kawabata Shopping Arcade. Very, very old shopping arcade, and inside central Fukuoka there are not that many. These type of covered shopping arcades are all over Japan, but Fukuoka really not that many, downtown Fukuoka anyways. I'm going to go back to the wide lens here. There we go, and let's take a look at that again. So that's the entrance to the Kawabata Shotengai shopping arcade, and this is a side entrance to Kushida Shrine. O Kushida-san is a nickname. O Kushida-san. It's that, I don't know, like the part of the family here in Fukuoka, this shrine. It's the shrine which is the start of the Hakata Gion Yamakasa Festival, which takes place in the first 2 weeks of July, amongst other things. It's a very, very important, famous shrine. And people here, they're lined up to get some sweets. Not umagai mochi, it's something like umagai mochi, I think. Anyways, we'll save that for another. We're getting a lot of people here, and I want to practice the social distancing as much as possible. So this is a side gate. This is not the main gate. We are now entering Kushida Shrine. I just mentioned Hakata Gion Yamakasa Festival. This white building, structure, housing, right in front of us. Anyone know what's inside it? Any guesses? I just gave you a huge hint. Oh, look, I'm just going to walk around it, and I'll spin the camera around, and you'll get the answer. And getting ready for the reveal, and the answer is... boom! That is a kazariyama, a decorative float. That is a float that's used in the Hakata Gion Yamakasa Festival. Certain days they carry this. I forget how much. I think it's about 14 meters high. It's high. It's huge. It's really big and very heavy. And a lot of men, get under those supports there and carry these through the streets of Fukuoka. And they're decorated on two sides, front and back, by local craftsmen or doll makers, Hakata Ningyo-san, ne? People who make the Hakata Ningyo. They do different themed decorations every year of these kazariyama, decorative floats for the Yamakasa Festival. So, other things about this shrine. That building, that sort of, I guess, modern or concrete building over there, that is a shirokan, I'd say like a museum, a library. Kushida, yeah. So there's all kinds of displays and documents and things related to, obviously, the shrine here, but also Hakata Yamakasa Festival. And I think we're going to enter through the main entrance. We should sneak through there, but we won't. And check this out. 美味しそうですね。食べたいけど今もう撮影中でちょっとね片手でできないからまた後で。Yeah. If only you could smell. If only you could smell what you are seeing. 焼き鳥、豚バラだったね。So yeah, oh god, I keep talking about endless things here, but okay, let me finish that. Butabara, I will come back to a different episode. Butabara in Fukuoka, yakitori is not all about chicken. They grill pork, and especially something called butabara. But we'll talk about that later. But what's this? It looks like garbage, doesn't it? It's not garbage. What it is it's the all the items that people bought last year for their lucky charms and so forth, the arrows and so forth, and they bring them back to the shrine. In a way, I guess it's recycling, and I think it also is something which keeps the good luck going. Anyway, so just going to pan around here and give you more perspective on here. That's the main shrine area over there. But I'm just going to give you a tease here. We're going to walk around a little bit more on the outside of the perimeter. that's what I want to show you right in front of us. Look at that. That is a Ginkgo tree, a huge Kushida Ginkgo, I think it's called. And yeah, there's leaves. I mean, it looks kind of dead right now. That's just because it's January. But it's a massive tree. And the Ginkgo tree or leaf is a symbol of this shrine here. There's probably a lot more to this story that I don't know, but that's a very famous tree here in Fukuoka. So, yeah, we're here for Hatsumodi, but I don't want to get into the crowded area here too much. I'm just going to show it to you from the side. I think people are not supposed to be so close here, but I know you want to see more food, right? I'll show you more. So, here we go. So you can see people are lining up to make their approach to the altar at the front of the shrine there, where they will make a quick prayer and a donation as well too. And I forget the story about these guys as well too, but probably some good luck. Yes, it's the year of the ox. So this guy's gonna be really popular. It is the year of the ox here in Japan. And just scoot through here. And yeah, year of the ox. It was announcement. Yeah, some announcements. No one's here now, so I'll give you a little look into this area here where people cleanse themselves before they approach the main shrine and altar. Somewhere around here there is a, is this it? Special fountain with a crane. Let's see where it is. I've been here in a while. It's a very cool statue. I wish I knew the story behind that, but I don't. Sorry. Homework. If I have time, I'll look it up, but I'm sure there's a story there. Yeah, this shrine is quite compact. It's not a very big space, but there's so much going on here. There's so many. As I said, there was a Hakata, Gion, Yamakasa, Kazuriyama, the float on display. There's a museum there. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here. Oh, I know what I want to show you. Something in the back here. Here's one of the main buildings. I've attended some tea ceremony in there before. Very lovely inside. Yeah, maybe we'll go down this way here to the back of the shrine. Oh, somebody's died by Hito. Looking forward to being able to visit Fukuoka one day. Yep. Hopefully, won't be too long. In the meantime, we'll do our best here on Kyushu Live to give you virtual tours of Fukuoka and Kyushu. Well, and whet your appetite, so to speak. Well, this could be really cool. Yeah, without getting too close, I can show you how people are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the lens now here, and we'll get a closer look. give you a good idea of what it's like. Yeah, we could, people here are buying lucky charms and fortunes and so forth. Omikuji. Ah, this is what I was looking for. These bronze, I guess the bronze statues of the cranes. The water, which comes out from a spring below here, below Kushida, is said to have very special properties, such that when you drink this, you're promised well, not necessarily promised, but they say that you'll live longer, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've been looking for that. These are the shrine, not the shrines, it's Suru. Suru is a crane fountain. But again, we will continue our walk here towards the back of the shrine. I'm getting some warnings about poor internet connection. I hope the quality of the video is not bad. I'm going to switch back to the wide lens. There we go. Hope it's okay. And we're now behind the shrine. And here's another thing I wanted to show you. That wall there, pretty interesting, eh? Anybody know what it's called? Or what's this all about? Chat. You can send a chat. I don't have any presents or prizes to give away for correct answers yet. We might do that in the future. But this is called Hakata Bay. Is the name Hakata Bay. And as you can probably guess, it's made with tiles from roofs, maybe from other temples and shrines, I don't know, but they're definitely sort of recycled. And this is something that's, I don't know the history on it, but for long ago. And it's a style of wall from here, Fukuoka, Hakata Bay, in the Hakata area. That's a really good example of it there. There's some temples and shrines and places in Fukuoka where you'll see that, but that's what that's all about. And what do we have here? We have one of those long lines of tori shrine gates here, all painted orange. That's probably pretty cool to walk down. Shall we try? I don't think there's anything wrong about doing that. I hope it's not bad protocol. Let's just take a spin down here. It might look kind of cool. Did it? And the foxes. I love these foxes. Okay. So let's head back. And this is the back of the main shrine. So actually, I thought there'd be more people here than there are. Guess the rain kept some people away, but of course, the main reason is Corona virus impact, and people should stay home, stay safe, stay home, stay away from the crowds. But I hope you enjoy this virtual tour. Not everybody in the city or in Kyushu could come here today. I happen to be nearby and make it my business to produce these tours from now on. Yeah, it's definitely an experiment. I don't know exactly how far we're going to take this, but I'm having a good time. It's just the second day, and I'm seeing places that I haven't visited in a long time, and as I said before, just realizing how much I don't know about Fukuoka and how much I want to know more or get the full story, get some of the details. And this is going to be some really good inspiration for me to do that. So we're up to 56 minutes. My target for these walks is 1 hour. So I think what I'll do is I'll walk out to the front of the shrine again and give you a view of it from the front. I don't think we saw that. So we'll do that. There's at the main gate, there is a Zodiac Dial on the roof of it, roof on the ceiling of this main gate. Eto e Hoban. Eto e Hoban is what it's called. And why I'm explaining now, I can't show it to you. I will try to show it to you, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of people there, and I'm trying to stay away from everybody, and that's going to be crowded there. If I can show it to you, I will. But basically what it is, it's a Zodiac Dial. It looks like a sundial. And what's really cool about it is, as I said, this is the year of the ox, right? So what they do is they spin this large dial only once a year. And that would have been, I guess, on the eve, on New Year's Eve, probably when they did that. And it should be pointing now towards the ox. So we'll go and we'll try and see that, but if there's a long line there, I'm not going to do it. We're just going to have to take my word for it. Okay, oh wow. Fire trucks and ambulances and all that. Yeah, I'm going to cross the street so you can get a look at Kishida Shrine straight on. Just going across the street. Now I'm going to pan back and you're going to get the reveal. Boom. That's what Kushida Shrine looks like from the front. Yeah, so it's not a huge shrine, not overly impressive from the outside. I mean, the grounds continue down this way here, of course, but the main entrance is quite subdued. So I think maybe those people are lined up to do their prayer, which I won't be doing. I think I can scoot along the left-hand side and show you that. No, Eto e Hoban is what it's called. It's not going to stop for me. Okay. So I will do that. And then, okay, remember what we're looking at is a big painted like sundial, Zodiac Dial on the top of this, on the ceiling, where that big, chochin. Chochin is a paper lantern, huge lantern there. Okay, it should be just behind that. This is kind of cool though, all these people lined up here. But no, we're going to focus on trying to find that dial. Can you see it? Can you see it up there? There it is. There it is. It's got all the animals, all the signs up there. Let me change lenses here. There you go. It's still a hold on. And it's being spun around for the new year. The year of the ox. January 2nd, 2021, Fukuoka City, Kushida Shrine. And we're coming up to the end of our live stream. Exactly 1 hour. Thank you for joining me on this walk. I hope you learned something. I hope you saw some things you haven't seen before, or some things that you used to see all the time and reconnected you.
皆様、明けましておめでとうございます。こちら新春恒例福みくじでございます。1回500円からくじなしです。さらにお年玉賞が当たりますと、様々な企業様からご報告いただきました商品が当たる大チャンスでございます。 ぜひともこの機会に信州運試しに福見口はいかがでしょうか。
So as I was just about to make my closing there, we had an announcement. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe tomorrow. As I said, my initial goal is to do 20 of these walks around Fukuoka and give these virtual tours. But from there on, I want to continue on for whenever. Depends. It's up to you guys. Whether you guys like them, whether you find them interesting, useful. Do leave some comments. And subscribe to the channel, of course. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow, the next day. We're doing a couple more very soon. So I'm going to sign off here from Kushida Shrine.